Hello everyone and welcome to InfoView, a GIS program that merges your views with information from the halls of government. I am Ruth Roberts. You know, it's a beautiful thing to see citizens of Grenada rising up to help in one way or the other in the community. Many times, a lot of us, we complain about what's gone wrong, but it's very nice to see some persons who are well, you see something is wrong and you begin to do something about it. Today we have two persons in our studio and we're going to talk a bit about this. Hopefully this will become an example to a lot of us. Can do something to help the government, to help our community, even to help our family in the long run. Ms. NADIA Benjamin and Ken Buckmeyer. They are both members of the board of directors of this Mr. Reynold and NADIA Benjamin Medical Foundation, and we're going to talk about what that means and what project they are working on to help the Princess Alice Hospital. Welcome to InfoView. Welcome.
Thank you.
It is always nice to see persons doing something, because when it's all said and done, each of us can do something to help our community. Give us an idea of where this all came from, this foundation, and what you're doing right now.
Yes, well, this foundation came about as a result of my husband's death last year, 7th of October. He was hospitalized at the Princess Alice Hospital, and due to the lack of an X-ray machine there, he was kept in the hospital for almost 2 weeks before he was eventually sent to the General Hospital for an X-ray. By the time he got to the General Hospital, it was too late, and he passed. So as a result of that, at his funeral service, I decided that we should take a collection at the church and start a fund to purchase an X-ray machine for the Princess Alice Hospital.
This is pretty awesome, because this scenario may for some persons be a source of anger, a source of resentment, you know, criticizing the system and all of that. But instead, you're looking for a way you want to ensure that this doesn't happen to another family. Give us an idea of what was going through your head when all of this happened.
Well, when I was always at the hospital during the time he was there. And when I looked around and saw what was going on, and the number of sick persons, it was the days when we had the dengue fever. And there was a scarcity of doctors, a scarcity of nurses, and lots of patients around wanting attention. So I said to myself, we can't allow a place like Princess Alice, a hospital that I was there at its opening in 1950, a hospital that I had my first child in 1952. We cannot allow that hospital to continue to go down. We need to lift it up. So I decided that we would make a collection, first phase in the church, and we opened an account at the Grenada Cooperative Bank with the money collected at the church. Since then, friends and relatives have been sending donations to the account. I have written the banks in Grenada, the business community, the Chamber of Commerce, the Electricity Company, all the corporations and so on that are relative to the running of Grenada, to ask for donations to assist us in purchasing this X-ray machine. Because that X-ray machine would not only serve St. Andrews, but it would serve St. Patrick's and St. David. And I must also let you know too that years ago, when my father was alive and he was a member of the Lions Club, they raised funds, the Lions Club of St. Andrews raised funds and purchased an X-ray machine. They built a building outside of the hospital and installed the X-ray machine with a walkway to the hospital. And at one stage, when the unit in the St.GEORGE'S Hospital broke down, they borrowed the one from Princess Alice Hospital and it was never returned. And I thought that was really bad for the people of St. Andrew, St. Patrick, and St. David. So we want to make sure that we get a unit for this hospital and that we set up a management committee that would help us to manage the systems in the hospital along with the administrator and other members of staff of the hospital.
This would be the door.